outside the courthouse. The Royal Oak man claims the court officers didn't like how he paid that ticket, so they grabbed him from behind, choked him, throwing him to the ground so hard that he actually went to the bathroom in his pants.
I don't think that that it's an everyday course of business we poop our pants or that we go around defecating ourselves.
But that's exactly what attorney Jonathan Marco says happened when his client went to pay a parking ticket at Royal Oak's 44th District Court last February. It started when the clerk said Anthony Sevi would have to pay a surcharge on his $10 parking ticket if he paid with his credit card. Sevi didn't like that, so he left, and his attorney says he came back to pay with rolls of pennies. There he is on camera with the court officers and his bag of pennies.
He was not happy about it, so in symbolic protest, he brought back penny rolls to pay for his ticket. And the clerk wasn't too happy about that. They refused to allow him to pay with penny rolls.
The exchange caught on surveillance. You can see Sevi and the court officer exchange words. We're told Sevi was asked to leave, but it didn't end there.
And as he was leaving the courthouse with his back to the officer, the court officer began to choke him out, grabbed him, choked him out, brought him to the ground. Mr. Sevi passed out. He defecated himself.
The court officers arrested Sevi and then threw him in jail. Sevi is now suing the Royal Oak court officers.
I don't think that anyone paying in penny rolls, whether it's, a preferred thing to do for the court clerk, warrants this type of assault and behavior in violation of his constitutional rights.
City Attorney David Gillum says the city has yet to be served with a lawsuit. He is aware of the case, which was investigated by the Oakland County Sheriff's Office. Sevi was charged with assaulting or obstructing a police officer and disturbing the peace. But his attorney says you can plainly see from the video his client was the victim, suffering more than just physical injuries.
I think the more profound and the long-lasting injuries, the psychological injuries he's going to suffer as a result of this. He was supposed to be in a safe place and without warning was viciously assaulted from behind.
Sevi did plead no contest to disturbing the peace and had the assaulting or obstructing a police officer charge dismissed.
So, Taryn, if Sevi believes that he's the victim here, why did he plead guilty to disturbing the peace?
Well, I asked his attorney that, and he said that back then he wasn't his attorney, and at this point, Sevi felt like it was the only way to avoid a 2-year felony, so he pled no contest to the misdemeanor to make sure it was dismissed.
Well, and interesting, as we're watching that video, you don't see the officers go after him until they're well into the vestibule of the building.
Yeah, and that is interesting point as well, because you can see them actually follow him out, and there was no sort of exchange in that way, violence or whatever, but the officers follow him out and they don't seem to attack him until they get into that lobby. And there are no cameras in there. We could only catch what was going on outside there. But again, we're still waiting for the city attorney to comment on that lawsuit, but they haven't been served.
YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit you with another video. Now this video right here comes straight out of Michigan, and big shout to everybody in Michigan, all the subscribers, aka family, what I call them, and all my people basically holding it down in that cold ass state. But this story happened to come out of Royal Oak, Michigan, and a lot of you all probably know what that said if you from that area. Well, we have a guy who pretty much tried to show his ass and end up getting his ass handed to him. Now he had a point, because it's not like pennies are not money, because if it's not money, then why are they making it? So he tried to be kind of smart, even though it's still considered as money. And the guards, and well, pretty much the people that was in the that department, them old guys, wasn't feeling him that day, and they pretty much told him, look, if you come back in this damn courthouse thinking that you're gonna pay us with some pennies, we're gonna choke the shit out of you. So he must have thought those guards was playing, and little did he know they was about that life. So I'm gonna read a snippet from this story, and I will give my opinion surely as we go. A Michigan man claims that when he tried to pay a parking ticket in Royal Oak with pennies, a court officer responded by choking him. The attack led him to defecate himself, aka crap his pants, also better known as shat himself, like shat, S-H-A-T, shat, that's the word for the day, shat. Now, the alleged assault, I don't know why they say alleged. Why everything got to be alleged if it's caught on camera? I mean, if it's caught on camera, just say the assault that was caught on camera on surveillance tape. An attorney for Anthony Sevi says he intends to sue the department. Sevi was charged with disturbing the peace and assaulted an officer in loud, odorous smell that made one of the made one of the officers very sick. Excuse me, that's how they got it wrote. He pled no contest on the first charge, and the latter was dropped, just like he dropped that load. Now, I don't think anyone paying in penny rolls, whether it's a preferred thing to do for a court clerk, warrants this type of assault behavior in violation of constitutional rights, the lawyer told Fox's Detroit affiliate. The ticket was just for $10. Sevo said he was willing to pay with a credit card, but balked at the processing fee of $1.75, 17.5% of his fine. Now let me get this straight again. Let's read this one more time. The ticket was just $10 now. $10. Sevo said he was willing to pay with a credit card, but balked at the processing fee, which was just $1.75. So you mean to tell me you got choked out for less than a Whopper Junior cost? You got choked out for basically a Jungle Juice and some Boston baked beans, something that's just a couple dollars, and now you all over it, national news, and probably gonna go international because people everywhere else love to hear about, no pun intended, shit like this. So I don't understand. You know, if that was me, maybe he had a lot of pride that day, or maybe he was taught not to back down. You know, you never know what his parents taught him. But is it really worth getting the shit choked out of you for $1.75? I don't think that amount. Now, if it would have been $1,075, then yeah, you can come choke the shit out of me, then, because I'm gonna make your job miserable if if this a fee I gotta pay. But I ain't no way in hell I'm gonna get the crap choked out of me and everybody be all over YouTube talking about know the ledge trade uncrapped his pants and stuff. Yeah, you know the light skinned guy from YouTube. Yeah, he got caught up in the car dealership and they charged him $30,000 for a Lexus instead of $20,000, and I go off and then they choke the hell out of me, one of them car salesmen. But anyway, back to the story. By comparison, a 2013 settlement between credit card companies and businesses limited the swipe fee merchants could charge up to 4%. If Royal Oak officials are worried about an influx of coin papers, it can buy an industrial coin counter like the kind you see at Ralph's, Trader Joe's, your different superstores like Super One or Walmart, whatever. Hey, I don't even know if Walmart got that yet. But you know the coin machine where you throw your coins in there and they give you back some money. Sometimes it might cheat you too. But anyway, it says it can buy an industrial coin counter for about $400. Otherwise, for the occasional coin payment, far cheaper options are available. Coin and currency are legal tender for debts, public charges, and taxes. In Pennsylvania, a few years ago, one small town learned that the federal regulation it was invoking to reject coin payment had in fact expired half a century earlier. Now, if it expired half a century earlier, why in the hell didn't that issue have been come up? It's funny how everything else come up, but what they need to do. Now, as petty as trying to pay a $10 fine in pennies might be, and as far as paying with pennies goes, that's relatively mild this year. A Virginia man tried to pay $3,000 worth of car taxes in pennies, and I did a video on that also. The government's actions are pettier, but why would anyone expect any different? The residents of Royal Oak don't have a choice of government, Sure, they can vote every 4 years, but the local bureaucracies remain in place irrespective of who wins. The 44th District Court where the incident happened, and y'all stay the hell out the 44th District. You ain't hear that from Jay-Z album, the 444? Y'all better beware of that 44th. Where the incident happened doesn't have to worry about customer service because there's no competitive pressure. Whether or not you are satisfied with them, you're going to have to pay your fines there and take whatever damn abuse they give you. And I'll leave a link to that story right there because it's very crazy up in Royal Oak, Michigan, and I'm glad, me personally, I do not stay in Michigan, and no jokes toward anybody who stay there, but you got to be a crazy ass guy to sit up here, and I understand his concept, because you should be able to pay with pennies. I mean, hell, isn't pennies monies? Don't they give you pennies at the bank? Don't they give it to you at the grocery store? Whenever you buy something, you get changed. It's still considered money, right? So I don't know, but at the same time, the guards, the person who was these bailiffs or whoever these guys was that's working in the ticket department in this courthouse, they also was petty also, because you could see as they were leading him out the building, they waited right till they got in the lobby, and I guess they knew by all these years working at this damn courthouse that all the cameras was placed in a certain area. So they waited till the guy got completely out of the building area into the lobby and then choked the shit out of him. And I can imagine what one of them told him, like, you bring your ass back over here if you want to. thinking you gonna come up here and pay with these damn pennies. I'm telling you, I'm gonna choke the shit out of you. Come back in here and show us shit stain. He walked his ass right back in there, laid that penny roll down, and the old guard called for backup. John Michael, we need you downstairs. All right, I'll be right there, Billy. And next thing you know, they hem him up, but it's kind of strange that they would wait till he get out of eyesight of the camera and into the other area, and they try to make it seem like that he was being very combative and every damn thing else. No, that's not. It was just a lesson they were teaching him, like, okay, you want to make our job hard? You mustn't hear about what Trump said about people getting in the car and pushing their head down. We can basically F over you right now. We can fuck over you right now. And it won't need be nothing said about it, just like what happened. And it's sad. I tell people all the time, them old men got some damn strength on them. They'll choke the shit out of you, because I got into a fight when I told the story many times. That fool got with me, boy. That fool got with me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, Lord, get him off my ass, Lord. Please. But it took everything in the power of God for me to walk out of there, because trust me, boy, I'm light skinned. I was all blue and pink and all kinds of stuff. We were going there that joker right here about 6'6", about 280. You know what I'm saying? An old strong bull. You feel what I'm saying? He was a bull. Just like one of these young bulls from Philly, what they call them. But anyway, so you gotta be careful when you mess with these old men. You look at these old men and you think that these old men ain't about that life or they ain't strong. These jokers got a grip on them that'll choke the shit out of a damn boa constrictor. So if you want to sit up here and mess with these old bailies that been doing this job for 30, 40,000 years, you go right ahead. Because let me tell you something, they can't wait to just put their hands around somebody. They've been wanting to choke the shit out of people for the last 10 years. People coming in there cussing them out. You mother F for this, you mother F for that. And they just waited for the right opportunity to present itself and show us. Shit stank, it did. When he walked in there with that penny roll and they denied him and he come back. They're like, oh, you think we playing with you, huh? Come, let me talk to you. And as soon as you hear that, let me talk to you. See, he's not from the hood evidently, because he would have known to get the hell out of Dodge right then. But anyway, let me know what you all think about this damn story right here, because like I tell you all, I understand his concept of him trying to be kind of petty, trying to get back at them, and they was also being petty also. But he have to understand they have the power. You feel me? So it's $1.75. Let me put it this way: it's not worth you getting the shit choked out of you. That's all I'm saying. Now I can see if it was a few thousands, then that's a little different story. But $1.75, that's nothing. You can't even go to McDonald's and get a good drink and a burger for that. You feel me? Let me know what you all think about this defecating story right here. And if you was that guy, what you have paid with the pennies, and what you would have done if they would have choked the shit out of you. Would you sue? Would you be embarrassed? Or all of the above? Let me know what you all think. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like, subscribe. Till next time, y'all stay blessed. Watch your back and watch your ass. Because these old men out here, they ain't playing. They ready to choke the shit out of something. Like Uncle Joe from Medea. I'm out.